Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Wagaho1. Welcome you back to my channel, and back to Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. Last time, yeah, we finished off the game, went into challenge mode, kind of talked about all that stuff, and in this part, we're going to look at all the bonus stuff. So first off, we have our armor sets. This is the triple wave set, which, as you can see, when you slam your wrench down, you have that little thing that pops out and it'll damage enemies with different types of stuff. Pretty simple. You have your stalker armor, which is a combination of all that stuff. Wildfire, 2 of the chameleon armor, and then this thing. What is it? Sludge. There you go. So the wrench doesn't actually do any damage, really, but it poisons enemies and sets them on fire. So that's pretty cool, and it actually looks pretty schwa. Let's see, we have our Ice 2 armor. So it's capable of forming, as the name would obviously suggest, rhombohedral crystalline forms with highly ordered structures and massive amounts. So, to create an Ice 2 wall, simply execute a hyperstrike as such. And it makes that. That's actually pretty cool. Huh. Let's see. What have we gone over before? We already went over those. I think we actually already went over all of these. Then, otherwise. So, things I do want to go over, though. This one makes you, like, invisible. So enemies will, like, shoot behind you instead of actually shooting at you. And you look pretty cool when you're moving. Like, look at that. We also have the Hyperborean armor, which is just ice. Like, it'll just freeze enemies. So it's like, you know, a downgraded version of the Ice 2. So yeah, you know, pretty simple stuff. And I already went over all the other ones before. Also, we have this little weapon, the Rhinocerator, which is an upgraded version of the Rhino. Actually, I already have all these things upgraded, which I'll talk about some other stuff later. So, Rhino is friggin' powerful. I'll actually go down and show you. So this is challenge mode. This is playthrough number 3. Look at this. Just when it's shot, it'll kill them. It's friggin' powerful. It also costs 9,999,999 bolts, so be wary of that. Okay, so after that, what we have is skill points. I'm just going to go through and tell you what all the skill points are, because, you know, they're kind of useful. And then I'll go actually over what you get for the skill points. So, train faster on Pokotaro, complete that initial section you go over with Luna in a minute 32 or less. Don't rock the boat in Pokotaro for going over that little boat section without getting hit. Kind of like the second, technically like third section of the map, I guess you would go through. Do cows get crabby? This is the one I couldn't get at first, which is for turning 26 crabs into cows with the Mutator or Armageddon. Either do it with the Mutator level 1 base level and like go through on the normal thing, or do it second playthrough with the Armageddon, and that'll get you it perfectly fine. Now on Rylus, you have to get those like carnivorous plant thingies to eat for little pygmy tribesmen, which actually, one good thing to know is that there's the one point where you have to take one of the exploder plant to blow open a hole in a wall up top, and then like you have to launch yourself through it. It's like it's right before that little temple. Well, there's a little swing shot you gotta use, and it'll take you to 2 plants. One thing you can do is if you just go to those 2 plants, walk up to them so it'll spawn in like the little pygmy tribesmen, then run back and hang on the swing shot, and eventually they'll eat the tribesmen for you. Okay. Shoot out floating cameras. That is lights, cameras, action on Rylus, and then ship it on Rylus for just breaking all the crates. Explosive ordnance disposal on Caledon for destroying all the remote bombs with the gravity's boot spear. You know, self-explanatory. Kill 25 enemies in a row without getting hit on Caledon for the Super Lombax skill point. Be a cool skyboarder on Caledon for winning a skywarding race without using boost. Just do it on the first race. Like, it's pretty simple. Win a Gadgetbot toss challenge without letting anyone score. That'll be a shutout skill point on Metalis. Again, self-explanatory. I'll get over 600 points in the Giant Clank challenge for Metalis, which is the one you have to do in order to actually like, progress through the game. It's not too bad, honestly. Just kill a lot of stuff. And, you know, use your missiles a lot, especially on like those bigger enemies. Like the ones that'll give you like 10 or 15 points, and use it on those if you can. Ultimate Gladiator and Metalis. And for completing all the Clank Arena challenges. You know, not too bad. Had to mute the mic there for a second, had a cough. Okay, so friends don't hurt friends, and Dreamtime, God, that's the... If you don't get it first try, you gotta wait for the second playthrough or third one, whichever one will be your next. Get through the giant Clank fight without taking a single hit. It's really not that hard, honestly, just keep moving. Here's the annoying one for me, is that it just did not want to work for some reason. So Dreamtime on Night Terrors, or Night Terrors on Dreamtime, there you go. Defeating the waves of enemies on the last island in another 45 seconds, that is not a good picture for it. It is not that area. It's at the final area that you have to go through the little black teleporter thingies for. Like, they're not really teleporters, they're like rifts. Okay, so Medical Outpost Omega beat the Master Challenge in under 3:25 to be an awesome score, but Sky Border, I'm trying to talk too fast. Take him down with a shock on Chillax for killing 23 shock troopers without dying. Got that one my first time through. So, Chillax beat the enemy segment without using the Lacerator, Acid Bomb Glove, Concussion Gun, Shock Rocket, Laser Tracer, Sniper Mine, or Rhino for the high-tech weapons master. Basically just use like the Mutator or Armageddon. Probably the Armageddon by then if you really want to go for it. Try to do it first playthrough if you can. So no more varmints for Chillax, the optional Clank segment, for getting over 1535 points in the Giant Clank Challenge. One thing to note, do it before you get to the Dreadnought, because it doesn't count the Dreadnought points. So if you don't get it by the time you get to the Dreadnought, you'll just have to restart. It took me like 2 or 3 tries to get that, it's a little bit annoying. So Ultimate Gladiator and the Day-Night Moon. Get all of the Clank Arena challenges done. Again, self-explanatory. Already did that one before. Complete level 8, which is Day-Night Moon, without killing any of the angry rams. So don't kill any of the sheep at nighttime. I think you can do it at daytime, but I wouldn't really risk it. I didn't try it otherwise. So bouncy, bouncy, bouncy on Day-Night Moon again. Just high jump on the bouncy plant 10 times in a row. Like you have to like hit the jump button like at the right as the flower is like squished as much as it can be. So inside Clank, not to shock me now, don't get hit at all while inside Clank's head. I think I got that the first time through. Surprised I did, honestly. Okay, now here's the annoying one. Inside Clank. Ratchet, just Ratchet skill point is for beating the enemy segment using only the wrench. If you can, get it done first playthrough, because it's so much easier on the first playthrough. So if you do it on challenge mode, it takes like 5 or 6 like wrench, or hyper strikes, there you go, to actually kill one of them. It is annoying. Don't put yourself through that like I did. Okay, so last two. Quadrana. For defeating 70 elite clones during the elite clone fight, you will get elite annihilation. It's not too bad, really. Just, you know, spam stuff and hope you get it in time. So now, also on Quadrana, store on the front is for completing the enemy portion of it in less than a minute and 45 seconds. One thing you can do, clear out all the enemies going through it and get to that point where you have to do the clone fight. Do the clone fight and come back around a second time. Because like instead of actually going through the fight, just teleport out, like before you actually have to do like the final auto fight, and you can just run through the level. No enemies whatsoever. Oh, other thing to note, you have our 4 skins, so there's our normal armor, you have the Tropical Vacation, which is just like, you know, your beach attire, you have the Plenary Pirate Captain, which is a pirate captain, and you have Ratchetzilla based in Godzilla. There's 4 leftover titanium bolts, which kind of sucks, because there's no more skins on PSP version. Let's see, we have Big-Headed Giant Clank, which, you know, makes Clank's head big when he's the Giant Clank. You have Big-Headed Ratchet and Clank, which I'll show you those. Oh, actually, I don't have a Clank on me. Whoopsie. And we'll have him in a little bit. Let's see. We have, if we can get there. Oh my gosh. Here we go. She's on fire, which just lights Luna on fire whenever you see her for some reason. It's kind of funny. More cowbell. It makes like, I think it makes cowbell noises whenever you turn something with the mutator. Mirrored levels, which is what it implies. You know, anywhere you turn left, you turn right. Yeah, you can see it in the background there. Super bloom, which just makes the colors really weird. It's not too bad on this. It was a lot worse on friggin' Deadlocked. Jeez. I'm gonna turn that off though, I don't really want it. Let's see. So for 14, you get big-headed enemies, which, as it implies, you know, enemies with big heads. Weapon switching? I'm not sure what that does. What does it do? I actually don't... Oh, I think it just makes it so you don't have your weapon. Oh, you just can't switch weapons, period. Or, no, it just randomly switches them. Oh god, that'd be annoying. Okay, we're gonna turn that off. Bolt confusion. All it really does is make it so that you hit forward, it'll take you backward. Backward takes you forward, so on and so forth. Old-timey makes it look like an old-timey film, self-explanatory. Kinda neat looking, but I'm gonna keep it off for the time being. Moo, which I'm not sure what that does. I think it has to do with the day and night moon, but I can't really go there right now. So yeah, I don't know if I can... I'm not entirely sure what it does, honestly. I didn't look. Okay, now here's the hard one. So hardcore mode, if you do it, you won't be able to save. After that, you won't be able to do it. So, take caution using that. And here's the big one, which is why it really sucked having to get 25, but I wanted to do it because I wanted to see this, because I've never seen it before. The Impact Games Treehouse. What this is it's a museum of stuff, you know, extra things that might not have made it into the game. So, let's explore, because I've honestly never seen it, and I'm really curious to see what's in here. They had it in the past games also, like they had it back in like the Insomniac museums. So the High Impact Games Treehouse. Okay, actually I'm going to turn off... Oh yeah, there's Clank on the back, by the way, with this big hat. I'm going to turn him off, though, just so it's easier to see. Let's see what we can get to. View cinematic. Oh, I guess that's like the evolution of Luna. Different color schemes you might have had. Oops. Gotta get through. Give it a second. Then it'll change on its own. I don't know if I had to hit a button, then I hit a button and it went. So that's the evolution. Or it might just be like the three guys, actually, since there are three different skyboards, might be all three of them. You, I don't recognize. I honestly don't know. Oh, I think that's Mungo, who was a stupidly easy boss, but I guess he was one of the first ones, so that makes sense. The nurse bots. Not sure what's with the one on the right. Huh. There's the guy we got the Sprout-O-Matic from. And I take it's like just alternate concepts for these people. Yeah. Kind of cool seeing this stuff. I don't really know. Might just be some of them might be like left out worlds that might have been on the game. And they kind of kept some of the concept art to show off. That's an enemy. Oh, duh, they're the Pygmy Tribesmen. Duh. I take it that was a scrapped enemy also from Medical Outpost Omega. And one of the developers. Huh. Cool beans. What do we have here? Initially, several versions of a new enemy are drawn, and art and design work together, selecting traits they like from each drawing. Eventually, a final concept sketch is refined from all the previous suggestions, and that's sent to an artist to be modeled. And then sent to an artist to be modeled. What's with all these boxes? What do they say? Yummies? Nothing on the computers. I wonder if this is supposed to be kind of like a in-game version of their office. So yeah, I guess you can kind of see some concept art of some of the places. What's over here? Wait, what? Oh, what are you? The Birdactyl is one of the early moving objects in the game, called Mobies by them, also made for the first playable. Since they were a prototype, they're pretty expensive to process, so we put them through the regular levels of the game, the frame rate would drop. Poor buddy is a bit overweight. Aw. Oh, cool, it's like a Ratchet statue. That's neat. I said he or she, so I just started saying they. The other one. Concept sketches of some vehicles, not all of which were ultimately made. I take that's what this is. Oh yeah, alternate ones for the thingamajiggy. The Clank challenges. think there was a lot of them based off of like lasers. Laser beams. And this, ooh, that one actually looked kind of cool on the right. I wonder if we could like, no, I wouldn't be able to throw it, I lied. Oh, there's a ship design. It's kind of weird that you don't get to change your ship at all in this game. Like, all of them have had different ships, pretty much. Even Deadlock did. I guess technically this had the little one, but... Ooh, that looks cool. Ooh. Looks like almost like a submarine, almost. If I can use my words, jeez. Ooh. You look fancy. I like it. I'm discovering this stuff as you are, honestly. I've never seen any of this. I thought of going into it, but I'm like, nah, I better not. Just looks cooler. Oh yeah, let's go on the sides. Oh, that's like the temple almost, what it looks like. I wonder if that was supposed to be art for inside Clank. What is that? Although designers make the layout of levels, the look and colors of the levels are decided by art. Concept art plays a huge role in helping to visualize these decisions. What is this? The mini-turret was coded in basic form working in the game, but ultimately realized it would be very similar to the B-Mine glove. Although we wanted to include the venerable mini-turret, the B-Mine was already created and working well, so the mini-turret got deprioritized. Oh yeah, what do you know? It's just like the mini-turrets from... Whatchamajig? Oh, which one? Oops. And now it's gone. Well, you had one job. Huh, cool beans. Originally there were to be 3 new Elite clones in the arena before Otto chases you. As it turned out, though, all 3 types had rather short-range weapons, so instead we included the Lacerator clone as the 3rd variety. He was satisfyingly challenging, so the giant hand clone never got past the art stage. Huh. You can't hit him. Oh, never mind. His animations. Running, jumping, and hitting. Just jumping. Midair. That's hitting. Blech. Huh, cool beans. What do we have here? There are a lot of Ratchet and Clank fans in Japan, and a major comic, Koro comic, held a fan art contest for Ratchet skins. Here are some of the top entries. All the drawings are from younger preteen contestants. Okay, that might have actually helped to envision the beach one. I like the one on the right. That's pretty talented, honestly. Kind of cool. Trash can Ratchet. Petition to see trash can. It's a pepper. That's awesome. I like these. Chef Ratchet, like Samurai Ratchet. Huh. I like it. It's kind of neat. Oh god, more Trash Can Ratchet. Why is Trash Can Ratchet such a big thing? Recycling Ratchet, it looks like, over there on the left. More Trash Can Ratchet. What is it with them and Trash Can Ratchet? Jeez. More Trash Can Ratchet, whatever that thing is on the left, I'm not really sure. Ooh, that one's on blue paper. Fancy. Oh geez, I accidentally hit my volume wheel. Got very loud, very fast for me. Oh, just a little beach chair. Looking out into the horizon on the top of the tree. Oh, let's see. Go up here. Ah. What do we have? The design of the Technolite rice had a lot of different inputs before the current ones you see in the game were chosen. These sketches directly affected how Otto would end up looking. He looks like the nerdy, like, kid that wants to rule the world in, like, elementary school version of it. This is what it reminds me of. That one he just looks like friggin'... Oh god, who is it from Crash Bandicoot? All I can think of, I think it's like nitrous oxide. I feel like that's wrong. God, what was his name? I don't know. Past me would know. Future me, or present me, doesn't. I mean, future me will be able to know because he can look it up. I hope you can't hear me playing with scissors right now. They had a lot of, like, pygmy art, it seems. Oopsie, that's the wrong button. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. There you go. I also started to pick up my mouse. I'm like, wait a minute. I can't use a mouse for this. Ooh. Epic grind log. Is it going to be like a really hard one or something? Okay, it didn't load in at first. Doink. Yep. Yep. Oh no. Ooh, clever. Ow. I like it. It's more challenging. Boop. 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 Yep. Oh god. They're making you work for this one. Jeez. Wow. Okay, yeah, they made you work for that one. That was fun though, I liked it. Well, I think there's some bit more stuff down below. As in, right over here. What is this? More concept art. Oh, it must be the where Ratchet woke up from Dreamtime. What is this? A giant bulldozer that was generated for our first playable, a demo level that proves the game engine and idea work. He chased you down a city street and smashed through buildings as you went along. Oh, kind of cool. Meanwhile, he's just stuck in here. Oh, is that like a big picture of all the crew? I like it. What's the other picture? This one dressed up as like Robin, looks like. Trying to see if I can get a good view of the picture. Oh yeah, there's the crew. What do we have here? Oh, come on. Trying to get to a good spot. So I can look at the thing. Rolling. Rolling faster. More attacking. Huh. Cool. It's nice seeing these. Well, that's just about it, honestly. Let's throw some mines. They're not mines, they're mini turret gloves. Oh, I can't throw all 30. Oh, wait. How many can we throw at once? Yeah. I want to keep... Oh, okay, you can only have 3 max. Okay. Well, looks like that's just about everything. So what we're going to do now is get to a little bit of talking about other stuff. So what they wanted to hit on is weapons. So, one big thing with challenge mode is the addition of Titan weapons, which I just was showing there for a second. Oh, thank you. I actually managed to get myself out of inside Clank then. So, the one big thing is the fact that you have these Titan weapons, which are like super duper expensive, but challenge mode has a lot of money to get, so it's really not that bad. But it's basically just an upgraded version. It doesn't actually like change the look or anything, or any of the real abilities of it, but it's still more powerful, and that's what's important. Power. So it only goes up to level 4, as you saw with the Titan Lacerators earlier. Actually, you know what I should do? I should go down to mods, so you can look at any of the mods. One of my really cool things I liked about the shield is that you can get a mod for that, which is like, it spawns in clones of you once in a while. That's kind of neato. That's actually all about the bonus stuff we really have for this episode. I showed off the Chameleon armor, showed off the Hyperborean armor, showed off the special armor sets, I showed off the treehouse, got all the different skill points, showed off all the little cheats. Yeah, so just go look at mods, see what challenge mode mods we have left over to show off. I'm trying to think of any ones that I've bought, I don't know. Oh yeah, here's an example of all the Titan stuff. Wait. You know, I got Titan versions of everything. They're pretty expensive. What's that? God, the optical master array. Actually, go pull out the polarizer while I'm at it. But yeah, so that's just about everything. This is going to be the end of Ratchet and Clank Size Matters, I guess. Once we just show off all the mods. It's been fun. I enjoyed getting to play through it again. Definitely don't need to play it again, though, after I've already done 2.5. Actually, really, it's about 2 and, like, 9/10 of a playthrough of the game. So, I can safely say I don't really feel like doing another one anytime soon. Yep, I guess let's go look at the mods. I don't have too much to say otherwise. Oh yeah, see, there you go. I guess you're frozen for a second. Excuse me. Nailed it. Okay. Let's go look at our mods. The Smart Reflector mod for the thingamajiggy. It tracks the position of enemies around the area of which you fired. The Deadeye mine, there you go. With a shock rocket, you can get multiple rockets at once. Sweet. The piercing mod for the laser tracer / master optical array. Allows it to continue through targets. And a ricochet mod. Ooh. Reflect, reflect, and ricochet. That's awesome. Okay, one for letting the little agents of doom explode. One that lets the suck cannon bounce. Huh, cool beans. I'm just kind of curious to see this one, though. You know what, let's just completely upgrade it, because why not? I feel like it. I actually want to see that now. Throw on a shield real quick. Does it actually bounce? Oh my god, it does. That's awesome. Yep, so I guess this is going to be the end of Size Matters then. I guess be on the lookout for, you know, any more streams that I'll be uploading. In the middle of that SpongeBob SquarePants Employee of the Month playthrough also, right now. Yeah, I guess that'll be all. So, I guess as always, leave a like the video, comment what you have to say, and subscribe if you want to see more. My name is Wengaho1, and I hope you guys enjoyed my playthrough of Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. Thanks for watching.